Chapter 1. 2 weeks after her first carnival-themed sex party, I received another email message from Madison inviting me to her next event. The subject heading read Carny Games 2, and I almost tripped over my office chair rushing to open the message on my computer. Dear Jade, you are cordially invited to another party at my place this Saturday evening, starting at 9 p.m. The theme once again will be carnival games, where everyone will participate in more erotic contests simulating county fair games. With names like firing range, paint by numbers, bobbing for peaches, and orgasm face, these games will make you laugh and squeal in equal measure. But these contests aren't for the faint of heart, so be prepared to take your clothes off and let it all hang out. And remember to park your inhibitions at the door, because there's no telling who you'll be paired up with. From boy on girl to girl on girl to boy on boy to other surprise pairings, you can be sure to stretch your imagination in more ways than one. So come clean, come prepared, and come often. Because we're going to have a ribald and riotous good time. RSVP before Thursday. Maddie. P.S. Please bring an ink blot of your pussy to be used for a special game of Guess the Rorschach. The easiest way to do this is to spread food coloring on your vulva, then sit with your legs apart on a clean sheet of paper under your ass. WTF? I thought after reading her message. Guess the Rorschach? Paint by numbers? Orgasm face? This girl really does have too much time on her hands. Nonetheless, the idea of participating in another one of her kinky parties with some of my friends and a few new strangers was getting me incredibly turned on. I slipped my hand under my panties and thrust 2 fingers into my pussy, caressing myself while I imagined what she'd dreamed up this time. When I arrived at Madison's house on the night of the party, she collected my pussy pictures, then escorted me to the living room where I saw many of my friends from her last party lounging around sipping wine. But there were also a few new faces in the crowd, and as I scanned the tight figures of the participants, my panties began to moisten. Brad and Laura had returned, plus there was a new married couple, Toby and Elle, looking like movie stars straight out of the pages of People magazine. I nodded toward my friends Lily, Bonnie, and Emma from my last camping trip, and smiled at my friends from work, Ryan, Marco, and Neil. I was happy to see the cute Hispanic hunk Diego was back, as was the hung African-American dreamboat Lincoln. And of course, no sex party would be complete without the participation of my sexy transgendered friend Shay. But I was surprised to see 2 familiar participants from my Fountain of Venus squirting workshop, the pretty African-American goddess Trinity and the cute redhead Piper. While my eyes darted around the room and I began to mingle with the group, I suddenly became conscious of the growing wet spot in the crotch of my jeans. After a few minutes, Trinity brushed up beside me and grinned, caressing the back of my ass. I see you haven't lost your special talent developed at our last workshop, she said, slipping her finger between my cheeks. And I haven't even come yet, I grunted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?